Well, hello, and good morning. How are you today? Oh my goodness. It is Saturday morning. It's rainy and wet outside, but I know the best time for reading a book is when it's wet and cold. So let's snuggle up this morning. It's time for read time with baby. By the way, how is baby doing? Oh my goodness. I saw a little baby, a little bliss, who just turned 10 months and she was goggling and googling and carrying on a conversation in her own language, in her baby language. And you know, moms and dads, as your child is growing and they start cooing and babbling, use words as you interact with them. Say words that make sense, that make meaning. Also say those sounds, because those sounds that your baby is making will turn into words. And of course, I'm going to say you got to be reading. You have to read with baby every day, all the time. Point out words and objects in his or her environment, and let learning be a joy. Let it be fun. Let it open worlds that your baby has never traveled to. And together you teach baby with mom and dad how to become successful. So today our book is an alphabet book. It's called My Silly Rhymes. And one of the reasons I'm sharing with you this book is because I had the pleasure of meeting the author. The author is a woman, Women's Month, we celebrate. So we're celebrating a woman today. And she started writing because she had this urge, this urgency to educate and to reach people around the world, also in her community. She had 5 children, and she did take the time to read and write for them. So let's see what this book says. Her name is Leauanna Matheson. This book is illustrated by Dion Thomas. Dion Thomas, and it's called My Silly Alphabet Rhymes. This is the front of the book, and this is the back of the book. Let's open our book and see what it says. Lots of words and writing in the beginning, but here's what our cover says. This is the title of our book, My Silly Alphabet Rhymes. A. A. A is for ants. Ants eating apple. A is for ant. A is for apple. A. A says ah. Or if it's a long vowel sound, A says A. It says its name. B. B is for ball and butterfly. Butterfly on a ball. B. B says ba, ba, ba. C. C is for cat. Cat eating carrots. Cat dining on carrots. C is for cat. And cat, C says k or s. If it's a soft C, it says s. D. D is for dog and dad. Dad walking the dog. Is dad walking the dog, or is he driving the dog? D is for drive too. And D says d, d, da, 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 da. D. And you're going to hear baby say that word. D, d. D is easier to say than ma, ma. So you hear d, d first. E. E is for elephant and egg. Elephant rolling an egg. E says eh, eh, eh. Or E says its name if it's a long vowel sound. E says E. F. F is for frog and flower. Flower from a frog. F says f, f. G. G is for goose and girl. G says g or j if it's a short sound of G. H. H. H is for hat on a hog. Hat on a hog. Hog. H says h. I. I is for igloo. Igloo and ice cream. Eating ice cream in an igloo. I says I, I, I. Or I if it's a long vowel sound. J. J. J is for jam and a juggler. Jaguar, juggling, jam. Jam. J says j, j. K. K is for kite and kittens. Kittens flying a kite. Can kittens fly a kite? Oh, no, they can't. K says k, 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 like kite. L. L. L is for lollipop and lamb. Lollipop for little lamb. L says L. L. M. M. M is for moon and mug. And of course, mama. Mama. M says m. 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 N. N is for nuts and nest. Nuts and nets. Nest. Nuts in a nest. N says n. N. O. O is for owl and opera. The owl in the opera. Opera. O says ah, ah, or O if it's a long vowel sound. Ah. Okay. P. P. P is for party. And there are pests at the party. Party for a pest. P says p, p, p. Q. Q is for queen. And the queen has a quilt. Queen wearing a quilt. Q says Q, 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 Q. Oh, that one is a little tricky. R. R is for rat and red. A funny red rat. R says R, R. S. S is for strawberries in a sandwich. S. S. Strawberry sandwiches. S says S, S, like in sandwich. Oh my goodness. T. T is for telephone and tap. Oh my goodness, there's the tap. Telephone, tap. T. T says t, t, t. U. U is for umbrella and unicorn. Umbrella on a unicorn. U says ah, ah, ah. V. V is for van and vase. Vase left on my van. V says v, v, v. W. W is for watermelon and wheel. W, watermelon wheel. Here's the watermelon wheel. W says w, 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 w. Okay, we're getting to the end of my book and I'm getting very sad. And X is for xylophone and a xylophone band. And the X says x, x. Y. Y and Z. Y is for yak. Could not believe the silly dreams in his head. And Z, zebra, didn't either. So he went back to bed. Y says yeah, yeah. And Z says z, z. Let's see. So he went back to bed. Guess what? He's sleeping. The end. My silly alphabet rhymes. Read the book to your child. Read it through without stopping like I did and hear the rhyme as it comes through. Thank you so much, Miss Matheson, for writing this book and giving me an opportunity to share it with my babies as moms and dad continue to read with them and open a world of new learning and excitement and move them into a successful life as they grow and develop and become wonderful, wonderful men and women of our community. Have a fantastic day, y'all, and see you again next Saturday.